pathetic as I wait. What are you waiting for? I know you know, I know, and I am waiting for you to set me free. I know you know I'm waiting. Not only did you hurt me, but you expect me to be the one to start the day anymore. Now I've said it out loud for you. What do you have to say for yourself? Nothing. What a surprise. What a jump. What God. Get out. 'Cause I'm sick of thinking to myself that I know you know, I know, and I am waiting for you to set me free. I know you know I'm waiting. Not only did you hurt me, but you expected me to be the one to start the day anymore. For you to set me free, I know you know I'm waiting. Not only did you hurt me, but you expect me to be the one to start the day anymore.
If I could go back in time, I wouldn't change a thing. What can I do now? Oh, in my sweet dreams, I was braver. I did things that I would never. In your pale eyes, I would linger. But you and I had made me free. Place your ear on my chest. Listen to this part. Hear the ocean alone roaring inside. Remember all the things that we've been through. Look me in the face and tell me it's true. I haven't slept in days. Who was I before I had a shattered heart? Can't remember
satisfied like I do. Come and see everything I've got for you. And you'll be satisfied like I do. Come and see everything I've got for you. And you'll be satisfied like I do. Come and you come and see. Come and see everything I've got for you. And you'll be satisfied like I do. Come and see. So this is how the story ends, and silence becomes my friend. You move on, I play pretend to hide that I'm suffering. Please don't keep me down. We get closer to the ground. Heads up in the clouds. We get closer to the ground. This love became my downfall. This love became my downfall. This love became my down. This love became my downfall. Please don't keep me down. We got closer to the ground. Heads up in the clouds. We got closer closer to the ground.
Comes and looks in my window at night. Jim says he does. This afternoon when we were over by their house.
I told you and Jen to leave those poor people alone. I want you to stay away from their house and stop tormenting them.
again, standing next to you.
Just keep an eye out then, because I do ask you to tell me what they are planning to have done for next week, so I can track that.
You could turn them on just for like add mentions.
Yeah.
That's how I would set it up.
I'm in the user settings right now.
Okay, yeah. Let me know if you need help finding those. Just because there's so many servers I'm a part of, and it's definitely a good move. Otherwise, it would just be blowing up. There's one server.
Let me make sure I do this through my phone.
Yeah, the phone is a good move.
Okay. You want to send me a message real quick, RD? Make sure this goes through.
Do you see it?
Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
Took it a minute on the phone. Okay, should be easier to get a hold of me.
Excellent.
Oh, dude, Mike, I see your bench.
Hi, sorry I'm eating.
No worries.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it though, it's looking really dark.
It might just be a combination of a background color as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that I struggled for some reason trying to get the wood to look right. I'm banging my head against substance painter.
Gotcha.
So
You did that after we talked last night?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was able to use save some parts from the previous model and change parts of it. But I did end up having to re-UV it and all that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a word in a minute now. Did I lose connection, or is nobody talking?
Nobody's talking.
No one's
Oh, wow. Okay.
You lost connection. That's what happened. You lost connection.
Okay.
Just for everyone else, just please post your stuff. I can't look at shared screens today, or I think my internet's super spotty. So unfortunately, I'm gonna be doing pictures. All right, everybody ready to get started?
Yep.
All right, cool. So, Justin, I believe you were first to the party. All right. Justin, feel free to jump in at any time. Okay. So yeah. We've talked about this before. The chair and a pillow both look really good to me. I think the lifesaver came out. I'm trying to see if that's a seam I'm spotting at the back there. There's a bit of weirdness happening towards the on the first picture. Oh, somebody's typing at the very bottom. Who is? No. There's some weirdness happening on the looks like a seam or something at the towards the bottom quadrant of the lifesaver in the first picture.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Once I got it, once I like started rendering it out, I noticed that. So I'm still trying to figure out where the issue is actually coming from, because my UVs are laid out literally like even flat between the front and the back. They're just matched mirror to mirror. So there shouldn't be an edge there, and I don't know what's causing it, but I have to go in and check and see if maybe that edge isn't smooth or something.
Yeah, that was my thinking. So, but it looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. As soon as that issue gets solved, I'm happy with that. The first aid kit's looking a little bit flat right now. Let me just put up some reference. I mean, right now it's looking just like a white cube with some lettering on it, and then you got the hinges, which are way more detailed and actually look pretty nice. Do you have a reference for the first aid kit you were using?
I just made a generic like box that I was using to do it. I mean, I can change it and remodel it if needed.
I mean, one thing that you can do is just have the have the lid extend a little bit past the body and round the corners, maybe.
Well, it does. I guess I can push it out a little bit further, because right now it actually does. There is a lip there, and like I created like a normal on the backside to kind of push in to where it kind of creates that lip. But if you need me to over exaggerate it more, I can.
Yeah, I think. I mean, now that you've mentioned, I can see it, but it is super tiny. So yeah, I say punch out a little bit so we can get some more exaggeration there. Otherwise, the color may need to be adjusted when we get a final idea of what the room coloration is going to be, but that should be easy enough. I think you're good to move on to the next thing.
Are you talking the color for the seat or the color for
the seat? We don't know exactly what the coloration for like things like the floors are going to be, or the general coloration of a room. So it might just need to be adjusted to fit at a later date.
Yeah, well, the way I built the layers in it, all I have to do is literally just go in and just change the color on the fill layer that's there, and that's all I have to do. So whatever color you guys need me to change it to, it'll take me like 5-10 minutes to get it done.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, man. All right, Jahui. I see you got rid of the sausage of a little hot dog thing, so I'm guessing the...
Oh, yeah.
Got a little bit wild.
Yeah, it was too difficult to like make the poly. It's not like as much. I mean, closer to like 200 and 300 range, because that was my goal. But I feel like if I do that, I will lose a lot of details. So I just give up and then delete it.
Okay, that's fine. You made a bunch of other stuff, so I'm happy. What texture size are you using right now?
512.
Okay. Is it how many of these do you have on one texture sheet?
I think all of it.
Okay, so they're all fitting on a 512. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, in that case, I'd say this looks pretty good. The tonkatsu might be a little bit on the high poly end. For now, I'm gonna say leave it as it is, and if we run into some issues performance-wise, we'll talk to Justin, and if it's a poly thing, then we'll cut back on them a little bit.
Sure.
Otherwise, the texturing and the coloring looks good to me. It's nice and vibrant. These look like these are appropriate foods for a fancy cruise, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, Justin.
Yeah, me, Justin.
You are the Justin, yes.
Okay. There's multiple Justins.
I know, but you are the Justin right now.
Okay. Which thing are we looking at?
Food.
Oh, the food.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think if we are running into performance issues with it, those will be noticeable.
Okay. Just tell me if you run into those kind of issues. I can fix it like really fast.
Okay, sweet.
Cool beans. All right, Laurelyn, you here?
Yeah.
Cool. So I need to give me 1 second. I need to make a note of who's actually doing what. I'll do it in a second. All right. Yeah, these are looking really good.
I have close-ups. I was making them while you guys are talking.
Can you give me maybe a close-up? Or you drop some in there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. So the bottom, the grass-looking one, those are the alpha cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, no, these are looking pretty solid. What's your? Can I see your wireframe for the lilies? Are those lilies? Red flowers.
They're flowers. Let me see if I could get a.
Because we were talking about the wireframe on those last week.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh yeah, those came way down. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You can just tell me what's the polyframe? What's the poly count on them right now?
None of them are over 500. I think the large one is 490, but everything else is below that.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm very happy with these. I think these are
Cool.
pretty appropriate to what you would see on a cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
And poly count looks solid to me. So I'm gonna call that done. And you are welcome to move on to the next thing. Right.
Wow. Yeah, you really are like an art overlord.
Yeah.
I agree, though. They do look great.
Yeah, these look amazing.
I have a question.
No, these look awesome. You guys are doing a wonderful job.
Oh, hey, Brian's here.
Where do we upload it on the Perforce file?
Yeah, I think if you have go ahead to move on to the next thing, I'd say yeah, stick it onto the Perforce, please.
Just in the like meshes area.
So meshes and textures go in separately. So meshes are .ma files, and you'll see that the naming convention up there is just change office to pool room and then follow the naming convention.
Okay, but stick it like with the office stuff for now.
Sorry. Me and Justin talked about separating it. I need to talk to him again afterwards. I'm thinking of keeping it all together because there are some overlap in props.
Okay. Cool.
But if there is any changes, I'll sort it and then tell everybody what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. All right. So next up is Hannah. You here?
Hey.
Alrighty.
I did the block out for the clothes and the hair, and I'm still working on the flower.
Okay, let's take a look. See here. So just a quick question about the hair. So we talked about going alpha cards. Are you using this as a guide for your alpha cards, or are you doing
a guide? I think
Sorry?
I'm using it as a guide.
Okay.
And I think I'll be using like a big mesh together with hair cards.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I guess we'll see how it turns out when it gets to that point. Otherwise, I mean, I need to just pull up your reference on the side here. Oh, here we go. So I know what's going on. Alrighty. Okay, I see you do have a sleeve there. Okay, that's why I was getting confused. I know, it looks like it's coming along pretty decently. Brian, if you have any commentary on this, I'm not a great character person at all. So
I think it's looking a lot better. There is just minor tweaks that I would suggest for the anatomy, mainly in the waist. If we're looking at the same one, we're looking at the woman, right? The long hair.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the hips just kind of like are a little further down than they should be. They should probably be just a little higher. I don't even know if I need to do a draw over. I would just bring the center of the hips up just a little bit. But other than that, I think you've done a really nice job. I think this is much better. Let's see. Yeah, the next one up, I guess.
That would be the mayor.
The mayor. Does he have a name?
He does.
I did give him a name.
We got to start using his name.
It's
Mayor.
documentation.
He's just the mayor. Okay.
Mayor.
Mayor. He was born for it.
Exactly.
Mayor.
Mayor Mayerson. There we go.
He was born for that position. Okay. All right. No, the mayor's looking great. No, I think these are good. I think, we just need to see what the in-game versions are going to look like. I think that I'm most curious about that because these are all ZBrush, right?
Looks like ZBrush to me.
Yeah. So, bringing the lower poly version in, out of ZBrush, and when we start doing that, I think that's when we can start, tweaking stuff. But I think this looks good. Do we have like an aimed threshold for what you guys want the characters to look like? Because we have these like realistic benches, and the plants are looking great. The food's looking great.
So we're looking at a Bioshock Into the Sun style. So with slightly exaggerated realistic style.
Okay.
I'd like to pull some attention to this guy's face. Brian, you can tell me if I'm way off course here, but the eyes and the mouth are looking a bit alien to me, or simian.
It's because he doesn't have a texture.
I just mean the puffiness of the lips, or like how far they are protruding from the face. I mean,
is somebody sharing their screen and I'm missing it? Or are we just talking about off the pictures posted up?
Pictures.
I'm just looking in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, just the pictures.
The one that was posted today at 2:27. That's what I'm looking at.
Yes, by Jordan J.
Yeah. No, I think the profile looks good.
So you're looking at the captain right now, I think.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, let me go back to the mayor then.
Jordan J.
Yeah, the big guy with the beard's the captain. The skinny guy is the mayor.
I was joking around about the mayor then. Okay. Hello.
Hey, when we do this next time, can we just share the actual work so that everybody sees what's going on, and then we're not having this confusion?
Right now, I can't do screen share. My internet's all over the place.
Just each
we can have somebody.
person.
Oh yeah, I mean,
share the screen, like I suggested.
Well, I do see what you're talking about now with the mayor, and yes, I do agree. Yeah, the eyes are, skewed down. I think when you have like symmetry on and you're sculpting like this, it's really easy for something like this to happen. And yes, the lips are way too bulged out. The eyes do look very alien. So, we need to go back and work with that a little. The anatomy though looks okay.
So the lips are too far out, but the eyes, you said they're what now?
They are kind of, they're kind of slanted down just a little bit. I think we need to go back in and adjust that a little bit. So
sure.
Let me look. I'm trying to see. Yeah, you know what the problem is they are slanted down, but the eyes, the nose, and it just looks a little too concave around there. You know what I mean? I think the eyes would be a little further forward.
Like
Does that make sense?
Yeah, like take the whole section of
And
the
kind
like
of-
where the cheekbone would be, and kind of pull it
Yes.
out a little
And
bit towards the
pull-
nose.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then you can kind of skew the eyes up just a little bit. The upper lip looks like he got punched in the face, especially near like the corners of the mouth. And I think that, you know, it needs to go thinner to thick. You know what I mean? So why don't you look up, you know, like some male lips and see how they're shaped, and get a little bit better reference in there. Let's see. I'm trying to think of who this guy looks like. God, he's reminds me of an actor, and I can't quite place it. The other thing is on the profile image, his head is a little too forward. Yes. Okay. Okay, cool. So you noticed that too. Yeah, if you need a draw over, I could try to do that today if you wanted.
I wouldn't say no.
Okay, and we could probably fix a few of these issues. Okay, why don't you go ahead and try to, you know, fix the eyes and the nose area and see what you can do, and then give me a close-up screen shot of the side of the head and the front.
Okay, I'll have to do that later. I don't have any brush.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
No, that's fine. You can do it later. I'll be around today. I think I'm stepping out to have a meeting, and then I'll be back. But yeah, so you have some time.
Gotcha.
Cool.
All right, cool. Mike, you here?
Oh, hi. There we go.
I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Let's make you loud. All right, cool. Bench, different bench this time.
Bench, yeah.
Very fancy. I like it.
Yeah, I try to spend some time trying to spruce up the other one, and I just couldn't make it look nice without changing the frame of it. So, yeah, it got changed up. I talked to Justin about it.
Good. No, it's a good looking bench. I'm not gonna complain. I just want to put. So you had on your last week. You said you were planning on changing the bench and then adding pillows and getting started on the jacuzzi. Have you gotten any progress on those fronts?
No, I was going to start on the jacuzzi when I just got too caught up with the bench and got busy. But I did start pulling the jacuzzi scale reference out and playing with that in Maya, as well as looking for some reference.
All right.
But I haven't actually started the model yet.
Okay. So let's get. So that's just gonna be your standing thing for next week then. And then are you still planning to put pillows on this bench or?
Yeah, I can put pillows if you still want them.
Okay. Let's focus on jacuzzi now.
All right.
If we feel that when we need pillows, then we'll come back to it if the scene needs it.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. Justin, you clearly talked to him about the bench, so feel this happy. You're happy with this?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. All right. Then on we go to the captain. Hey, look at him. I like it. So Brian, I think you were starting to talk about this guy.
I think he stepped out.
Okay.
No, I'm here. No, the captain. I think the captain looks great.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with this.
No, I don't have any changes with it at all. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, just transitioning from whatever poly count you're going to have from the sculpt. You know what I mean? Just be careful of, you know, where you're cutting corners. Obviously, use more, you know, in the head than the body. And see where you can, you know, kind of use the textures with the jacket. You know, some of the games that I've worked on, you know, the artist did these beautiful, you know, models, and then we had to go in and just start cutting everything. So yeah, just be careful.
Right. Quick question about the poly count. So how many poly count is allowed for the character?
So I don't have. Go ahead, Artie. Did you have an idea?
I mean, that's Justin's forte, or that's his field.
Oh, okay.
No, I just see how closely we're watching how the plants and the food are, and I just want to make sure that the characters are matching up to that.
Justin, did you have something in mind for characters or?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I have no idea.
Okay.
So that's that.
So if I remember correctly, for the latest Bioshock game, major characters were about 40k tries.
What's this one at now?
Well, this is a ZBrush sculpt, so
right.
A few.
No, that's why I was talking about transitioning to. I would probably cut that in half.
Yep.
And work from there.
Okay.
That would probably be a safe bet.
Okay.
I wouldn't go for the 40,000.
No.
Okay.
On this model, this is one thing I want to pick out. The creasing at the bottom of the pants seem very aggressive. I think from stylized standpoint, they might be a little bit too much. Maybe simplifying that, and you've got this crease running up the. That's a right-hand leg. That seems odd. I don't think I've ever seen pants crease like that before.
They usually don't.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That was cut off on the thing. Okay. No, yeah, I think from the knee up, I think you're good. I think you could kind of reevaluate.
Like take that out.
Yeah, the folds on everything. Yeah.
Right.
Because they should just hang. And then if they just break at the shoe, there shouldn't be. It depends on, some people like wearing a little longer pair of pants, and they don't they wrinkle a little more. And if they do it just as the pants break on the top of the shoe, then you'll get a little more of what you got there at the bottom, but the pants will hang. If he's just standing there, they're going to hang straighter at the top above the knee.
Is he going to have loafers or is he going to have boots on?
Or is he barefoot?
Yeah, he's got Crocs on.
What is this, Deadpool?
You don't get to have authority and Crocs, one or the other.
I think having kind of like loafers on or like like boots would probably be the best. Loafers would kind of give you that laid back kind of like bowling shoe vibe. Okay.
All right, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Cool. Jack.
Yes, 20,000. Let's shoot for that. Okay.
Yo. Hello.
And we'll see what happens.
Did you think that other character looked like Lucius Malfoy?
You know what? It's kind of like a mix of him and the kid.
Voldemort.
Yeah, no, not Voldemort. What's the actor's name?
Oh, the Dracos?
Tom Felton or something.
Tom. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cut. Yes, thank you. Oh, thank God. I was like, well, who am I thinking of?
Tom Felton.
Tom Felton, that's it.
Thanks, I guess. I don't know if I'm supposed to take that as the...
No, it's fine.
He's got the fox-like face, which is what I'm going for. So yeah, no, it's a good reference if that is what you were using.
Kind of snaky, yeah.
Yeah. So no, it's definitely the direction we want to point him in. So good stuff. All right, Jack, you're up.
Yeah. You may just watch my screen share if you want to. I think that's a better way to demonstrate the model.
I can't, but Brian can.
Yeah, so Jack, I was already giving you a little bit of feedback because I thought we were on another model. So I think the hips, if you want to scroll down there or move down there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you see, I would bring them up just a little bit. How old is she supposed to be?
I think she is... Hold on,
let me see. We've got it over here somewhere.
Because she has no pelvis. It's been like squashed. Is she in her 20s? I mean, if she's underneath, like 50, yeah, so she's 24. Let's bring her hips up a little bit from the front. You can see it.
Hold on, let me lower
the... I don't know what kind of rig you guys are going to be doing for this, but it might be a little awkward.
How does this look to you?
It looked from the front too. Yeah, you see how it kind of bulges out on the side of the on the front side of the legs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that should be a little higher, you think?
A little higher, yeah.
A little higher, okay.
Because of her age, yeah.
Got it.
That's already looking better. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I can really feel
Okay.
that.
Yeah, no, you've already fixed it. Okay, I'll shut up now. Everything else looks good. Can I see the hands?
Yeah, for sure.
This is much easier.
The fingers are a little too thin.
Yeah, they look like they're like made out of, especially the pinky. It might just be the lighting in ZBrush, but they look like they're made out of paper.
No, they're actually kind of flat. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go in and bulk these up and give them a little bit more definition. You don't have to make them look like crazy, but.
Got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. That material is a lot easier to see. Here, let's zoom out one more time.
Yep.
I think you did a really nice job with the face. If we could go check that.
The face, sure. But I just think like my face's style is so different from the other classmates.
Well, on the drawing I did, underneath the eyes, it's more of like a straight line. You know what I mean? And you really have it kind of curved. You know what I mean? And so...
I see what you mean now, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I did it in the drawing too. And you could puff up the lips just a little bit.
The lips, okay.
Yeah, because it looks like she's almost like kind of like pushing her lips down and, yeah. So you could push them up just a little bit.
Okay, I'll figure out how to do that.
Okay. But other than that, I think from where you were last week, this is a huge improvement. Yeah, no, I like it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, let me see the feet one more time. Sorry.
The feet, they're quite not polished yet. I haven't.
Okay, then let me know when you got them polished, and then I will critique them.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Dude, nice stuff though, Jack.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's like a completely different model from last week.
Really?
So it looks wonderful.
Thank you so much. Especially thanks to Hannah for providing that sketch. That's really helpful.
Oh yeah, great input.
Yeah.
One thing I just want to touch on real quick is the clothing once again. So you've got a lot of very fine creases. They look to be in the right place and all that. But if we're looking back to our reference material of things like Bioshock, the clothing is
not as detailed.
You seem to have mostly the major creases. Let me grab this real quick and drop it in there for you. Oh no, wait, God, it's gonna take forever to upload again. Okay, never mind. I'll drop it in once my internet is fixed, and I'll add to you. But yeah, so overall, I think you're in the right place. Maybe just make you stylize them a little bit more.
Yep.
All right, cool. But yeah, no, good direction.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see who we're still missing. So, do we have Lydia here? I'm going to take that as a no.
I don't see Lydia.
I don't see her.
Okay. And then, so Marcus and Mark, do you know if there's been any progress on the mannequin kind of fogginess front with... Crap, I forgot who was... Phil.
So, yeah, Mark, do you want to go or I can go?
I haven't heard anything from Phil. I haven't touched base at all. We just talked briefly last week, and he said, I think he said we weren't going to hear anything for a week. He's going to prioritize it, but he probably wouldn't see anything getting done for another week or two. Okay. Isn't that what he summarized last week, Justin? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. Like he said, he's gonna... I sent him the stuff and all the references, and he said he'd send it to... he said there was one student who is particularly interested, and then I just haven't heard from him back.
Yeah, I'll check in with him, see what the process. Let me know if that's gonna hold anything up or mess with anything, and I'll get a hold of him sooner.
I don't see it bottlenecking anything, but just checking.
Okay. Yeah, Justin will let me know too. If he feels like we're getting slowed down, I can harass somebody.
Okay.
All right, cool. Justin, did you have anything else to add for this week?
No, just still working on everything. Things seem to be going smoothly. So yeah, actually good stuff. Like 0 complaints, nothing.
Yeah, all right, cool. So everybody, if you can just drop down below what you're planning to have done for next week. If your stuff has been okayed, upload the textures and the models to Perforce and choose your next stuff, please. And have a good one.
Awesome. Thank you. You guys are all doing wonderful work. Looks great.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good stuff, guys.
Thank you. Hey, design back. Let's just go to, where are we going? What's empty?
David, I'll go to your voice channel.
Okay. Hey, Mark.
Yo.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go to Mark G voice.
All right.
Design up to Mark G voice.
Okay.
Hey, RD.
Yo.
So for uploading the meshes, did you want an FBX or did you say an MA file?
A.MA, please.
Okay.
Did you want the FBXs as well? Because I see both the MA and FBX stuff.
Let me take a quick look. This might be a good point. Let's see, meshes.
So I can't
Yes.
figure out how to upload them.
Yes, we do have both. So actually, that is a good point. Please, MA and a FBX, please. Thank you for catching that.
Yeah, the Maya files are in mesh source, and then meshes are the actual FBX.
Mesh seems to have both. No, you're right. They are FBX, and then mesh is .ma. So yeah, that's correctly. I'm still trying to figure out my navigation around this thing as well. So
Yeah, I don't know how to upload it.
sorry.
Wait, how do I upload it?
Whew, what a question. Let me take a look here. So
I know how to upload stuff. I could show you if you give me just a minute to prepare my files.
Sure thing. Yeah, I'm still noodling my way around here.
So should I delete everything else from my Maya file because I have the import for the pool scene plus I have like a few other props and stuff inside the Maya file. Should I just
clean Maya files, please, or you can just export it as a separate Maya file and then give it the appropriate name and upload it.
I just did everything on a layer.
If it's layers of, it's like, for like taking your chair as an example, if it's like chair, lifesaver, and pillow, blah blah blah, then yeah, that's fine. If it's a bunch of separate assets, then I mean, you're talking about your plants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. Those are all the different plants. But if you go in to make something else, just put it all in the same Maya scene.
I think I could clean it up a bit. Hang on.
Yeah, I'll just delete everything in there except for the chair, do a save as, change the name, and then just backspace or do a Control Z and get everything back.
Whatever works. Coaster table. Okay.
But yeah, how do I actually put it on Perforce?
So don't take this as gospel, but as far as I can remember, is you drop it into your actual Perforce file that will be your local file on the computer.
There, I figured it. I forgot to select my workspace. I think, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've been having an issue with that. Like, I can't get my Perforce to actually like download and save to my workspace all the files. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or like what's going on with that.
Perfor's been acting up for me. I had to do complete repair today before I could get into it. So, I mean, if you guys are having trouble, if you guys are having serious trouble with Perforce, hit up Birkencotter, I believe. Scott. I'm probably not the right person to ask. Justin might be able to help you out as well. Minus.
If we're in the Perforce like section right now, I'm in the 3D art tab.
Mm-hmm.
Which file should we drop the ZBrush files into? Meshes?
That'll be your mesh source or mesh source work in progress.
Okay.
Should they even be dropping the ZBrush stuff? Because it's still like the work in progress stuff.
Yeah, but that's why you have mesh source work in progress.
Oh, okay.
It's just in case, if next semester they need to do some changes to his stuff, they can go back to your ZBrush work. Yeah.
Never mind, scratch that. It's actually working now. It actually created the workspace and it's downloading all the files. So it's going to take me a while to upload, but
that's all good.
Yeah.
There's no rush on this stuff as long as it's done on a pseudo weekly level. I don't think anybody checks this particularly carefully, except at the end of semester.
What other changes did you want me to make to the model of the chair and the props that are on the chair?
Chair I'm happy with. You fixed my only concern with the lifesaver, and then so really was just pushing the details on the first aid kit a little bit.
Yeah, I went in there and I took that face and I, pulled it out just a little bit to kind of give it that silhouette of an edge. So that you can kind of see that there's an edge there. So, but if there's any other changes you guys need me to make, just let me know.
Cool beans. Thank you, sir.
And I just got to figure out what I want to work on next.
Well, I noticed that in the spreadsheet, we didn't really list anything in like the hotel rooms, like the starting area.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I heard half of that.
So in the Excel spreadsheet with all the assets that we could make, I noticed that we didn't list the assets in the bedroom, like where you start the cruise level.
Yeah, so Justin said that he wants his priority to be to get one area of the level totally done, if possible by the end of the semester.
So we're focusing on we're focusing on the pool area, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Quick question about the pool. Oh wait, never mind. I'll just jump into the game and look at it in there.
Okay.
For the pool deck, are you talking just basically just that concrete platform around the pool, or are you talking like the stairs, like all that general area?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. No, referring to the immediate area around the pool itself. So
that concrete platform that's kind of around it.
Yeah, so that would be around pools you have really the choices of wood, concrete, tiles, bricks. Anything else is really kind of slippery and you're gonna have people cracking their skull open. For this one, we were thinking a dark wood. Let me see, I think I dropped some reference in here a while back. Jesus, we don't put a lot of stuff in here.
It does make sense because it is a boat, so you don't really want like a lot of super heavy materials and stuff.
All true, yeah. So a darker wooden pool deck we figured would work nicely just because the water is going to be lit turquoise as well, and that tends to be the colors that go well. And then further away from a pool, then we'd transition to carpeting, but that's for next week. Like you can probably get the pool and the pool deck done in one go because they're geometrically pretty simple.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, is like just make it so the pool and the deck itself are all just one piece.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and do it. I was gonna bang out the awnings and then those standing lights, but I can knock out the deck and then the pool and stuff like that. I'll just add those two. For the pool itself, do you want to just make like an empty pool, or do you want to put like a flat plane over the top and just kind of like animate it with some like some normals and like a spec map or something?
That's a good question. I'm not sure how Justin is planning on doing it, but I think for presentation purposes, stick us a solid volume in there just so we can get an idea of the color. Or just a flat plane with just a solid color on it so we can see what it looks like.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Then yeah, I'll go ahead and do the pool and the deck. I'll just bang it all out in one piece.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man.
Do you want the pool to like slope from shallow to deep and like have ladders and stairs coming out of the pool, or do you just want it to be like how it is in the thing?
No, I think yours is definitely the way to go. I'm not sure if a sloping would be, I mean, put a slope in, depending on what kind of. Depending on what we want to do for water, that might be noticeable, but definitely the ladders coming out of it is a good one.
Okay. Do you want to like a couple of staircases coming out of the pool as well, or just the ladders?
No, I'd say the staircase towards the shallow end, which would probably be on the north side of the pool. or the opposite end from where a player comes in. Those would probably be where the stairs are. Actually, let me see if I can find the reference.
Okay, I got it. I see what you're talking about. So I'll make it one way if needed. We can just flip the pool around. You know, like just do a 180 on it and have it face the other way.
Yep.
So, but yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll bang those out. And I don't know. I'm gonna make the textures probably pretty big because it's a big piece. You know, so I'm not gonna want it to pixelate. So I'll probably go with like a 2048 at the smallest, maybe even a 4K, just so I can, you know, make sure that the textures aren't like really like just grainy and gross.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's basically the entirety of a room, so. Yeah, I mean, we'll take a look at we'll see how low it can go before it becomes yucky, and then, you know, go one step above that.
Okay, well, I'll start with big because we can always reduce it. So I'll just start with a 4K, and then if needed, we can drop it down to a 2048.
Yeah, I mean, you can if you were wondering, you can just do some screen snips of it in Substance itself, and then because you can just and we can get a side-by-side comparison.
Okay, I'll get started on it. I already grabbed some. I grabbed a couple of images from the game itself to give me some references on how the whole platform looks. So
cool.
Nice, Jack. Love when you stream.
Hey, thanks. Damn,
It just gives me
forgot to move my ass away.
just gives me some entertainment value as I break this game we're all working on.
I forgot to move the ass away. I was trying to polish the ass.
Yep.
Hey, Justin, while you're here.
Yeah.
I think I've kind of got a problem with the Perforce here. I can't get my files upload. Like there's yeah, there's like the submit button up here, but it's just grayed out.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Can you share your screen?
Sure. Give me just a second. Trying. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Okay.
Or did I go to the wrong screen here?
I see. So, you see in the right side of your screen where it says Files?
Yes.
If you go over to the right side of Files where it says Pending, and then no items available. What did you put into that you want to upload?
It was my ZBrush file, just the Z tool to save some space. I've got the file on me. I just don't have the program on this computer.
Are you submitting anything into Perforce?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Okay, so you have no workspace selected. That could be a problem. Up at the top where it says no workspace selected. Okay, so there's your list. Is this like your quote unquote workspace?
I assume so.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure how this program works. I thought I just could upload files from my computer. Like,
oh no, it's not that easy.
Okay, so if we go,
I thought I could go through Perforce into like my drives and just grab files off of that and upload it. But all right.
You have to like define your workspace first, and then I guess if we go to Depot, so on the left side of the screen where it says workspace and Depot,
yeah,
if we go to Depot, yeah, and then let's open up wherever the folder is you want to submit something.
Mesh source work in progress right here.
So, do you see the thing that you?
No, I don't, and I have no idea what any of these files are, like dead flower or eraser chalk.
Okay, try hitting refresh up in the top left, and then maybe. Mike, do you have anything?
Let me see. So, man, I suck with names. Jordan, right?
Show how I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't
Somebody was saying something there, but
Yeah,
go ahead and finish your thought.
Show how I did it because I was able to do it.
Let's see it. Can we see it?
Yeah, let me share my screen.
Figure out how to stop sharing my screen.
Well, you could leave it there too. we can see if you're deleting entire folders.
Share my entire screen.
Okay.
Okay, let me know when I could start.
Go for it.
Okay, so you go to the workspace folder and you make sure you select one. And what I did on the first day was download one mesh for reference. And that's how I got like this little thing. And on your computer, if you just follow like this little code thing, so if I go to like, where is it? Here, here. There should be a Perforce folder. And then if you go here, you should see all the stuff that you downloaded on your workspace. So I only have, like right here, I only have 2 files because that's what I downloaded. And so you want to, if you just, instead of like downloading like the entire folder and getting all the, all the files, you just want to download the
I'm not trying to download anything. I'm trying to upload.
Well, you need to download the folder.
You have to download the folder. So you have to have like all of this, like this structure kind of in like your own computer. So what I did was, so once you get like an actual Perforce folder on your computer, you want to get like your actual files and just like copy and pasted it. So I just like made like a folder for the textures and then I copied it here. And then it shows up right here once you like refresh it, and then you could upload it and stuff.
So how do you get that stuff onto your workspace again from the Depot? Do you remember that?
So what I did, like here, I'll download like a new thing.
I've got the Perforce file on my computer, like through users into it, and then like the desktop section. I have that. So I put the file that I want to upload in there, and then do what now?
So if you put the file like in the actual Perforce folder, if you refresh Perforce, it should show up in your workspace where your file is, and then you could submit it. It's weird. You have to download it and then upload stuff.
Yeah, it didn't look like. Yeah.
I have it in the folder,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just refresh Perforce.
Here, let me.
You don't have it in your workspace. This is the depot. Like
Yeah,
if you
you're in the
see first, it's So this is what you have.
Okay, now it's in my workspace. How do I take it from my workspace into the depot so that anybody else can grab it?
So you wanna on the mesh source whip, you wanna download just this thing, just to get the latest.
The delete me.txt?
Yeah, because that's just not. I think that's there, so it's enabling you to like actual download the folder without downloading the rest of these.
Yeah, the delete me text is just it shows up there. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay. Now I'm a little confused. Do I download the delete me or don't I?
You download it. So like if I download it, I get the latest. I should get it on like my actual computer.
Okay.
And then you want to copy your ZBrush thing onto here, onto the whip folder itself.
Really? Okay.
And then once it's in like this folder, you wanna, I think you have to refresh this. So like if I copy, let's see, a screenshot onto here, and then refresh it, it'll show up right there on my workspace. And then that's where you can add it. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah.
So once you have the file in your downloaded version of mesh source work in progress.
That's when you could actually add it to Perforce.
Huh. Doesn't seem like it worked. Says it's not in client view.
May go back to your workspace real quick. Should be. Because your Z-tool file is under, it looks like it's actually under 3D art and not mesh source work in progress on your workspace. Like it looks like it's like here. Instead of like the actual folder.
Yeah.
So you
But
wanna,
it won't let me like move it in. Just I'm not
you
sure what
can't,
it's
you
trying.
can't move
Whoa.
any of the files here on Perforce. You have to do it on your actual like file explorer.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Oh, I see it right there. Wait, click. Oh.
This is all I've got in Perforce. It's just an empty folder with 498 pieces.
Wait, I can't see your screen.
You can't?
Nope.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, all we see is ZBrush.
There, let me watch.
Okay.
Yours. So you want to go. Make sure you have a workspace selected. Not the C drive, the actual like top one right here.
The actual what now?
So see how it says in parentheses, no workspace selected?
Ah.
And then you want to open up 498 pieces, 3D art, mesh source work in progress. And you should see, not that one, but there's another Z-tool file, the one that says mirror under delete me. So if you scroll up,
Yeah.
you want to upload that one. Try uploading that file.
It's not.
Now let me see.
I guess it's there. But
now that you have it marked for add, you have to actually submit it.
Oh, so on the right where it says files and pending, you want to go to pending and select
files on the top.
Yeah, you want to you want to submit that one. I think that should work.
Try right clicking it and then seeing if you could submit it.
This even file?
I don't see it yet.
Yes. I need to put a description.
I think it's loading.
It looks like it.
On the bottom.
I have a pop-up screen that says submit change list progress.
Can you type stuff into that change list?
Wait, I see it now.
Yes. Okay. Jesus Christ, why don't we just use a Google Drive?
Basically what everyone has to say about Perforce.
Like, every... I guess secondary is not the right word, but every time they try to have us use some other kind of program for like uploading and sharing files, like Perforce or Asana or whatever, it's just like it never seems efficient as just sharing files over something online, like Google Drive or some other file storing site and all access. Like,
I think the big deal is version control.
Maybe.
And also accountability, so you can see who's the last person who worked on something, so it doesn't get horribly broken. And it's really more because this is software that's used by, you know, a lot of the major players in the games industry, so it's a tool that you may very well need to be familiar with if you want to work there.
They should pick better programs.
Who knows? I suspect that as things get more complicated, people start appreciating the nature of this kind of software. But now we get the software and know why.
I mean, she probably use Perforce because let's say you're making like a huge AAA game, it would be really big on a Google Drive.
You can always just use internal servers, but yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Hey folks, I'm gonna jump out of voice chat. If you guys need to grab a hold of me, just at me as always, and I'll try to answer as quickly as possible.
Got it.
Cool. RD, did you want to, you mentioned something as I was leaving to talk to Mark? Like, we'd talk about something? Something about something, ring any bells?
Not really, but I didn't want to ask you about workforce organization stuff.
I think that was it, actually.
It could be, who knows. I want to check with you if... So, I figured since we have a lot of shared assets between areas in the ship, or at least some that based on our, asset list draw up, did we want to go ahead with splitting the assets into separate sections for a cruise ship, or do we just want to put them all into the mesh source, well, into the general folders?
Are you talking about for Perforce or in engine?
Perforce. I don't touch it.
I think that's up to you.
Well, you're the one that needs to import assets from here into the engine, so ultimately this affects you more than it does the artists.
I think you're gonna have to import them.
Into the engine.
Yeah. I mean, well, okay, I'll put it this way. Like, okay, anyone can really import them. What's his name did it over the summer.
Okay, not Miles. Yeah.
Nate.
Okay, so let's keep it as it is for now, and then we'll figure out engine stuff once we have kind of those assets starting to come into place. Because I know that Justin is working on the floor for us.
Okay.
So we'll have a baseline to start putting stuff onto.
Okay.
Okay, so next week...
I would say, like, why don't we do the first import? Just let me know when that time comes, and then we can figure it out, I guess.
Yeah, okay. And then if we need to, we'll reorganize slightly in Perforce.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Alright, man.
Alright. Alright, see you then.
Cheers.
Hey, Justin, I got a couple of quick questions for you, if you don't mind.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna share my screen with you. Just give me a second.
Okay. Okay, we're Maya.
Yep. Well, let me get my Wacom set up. I'm gonna do a couple of sketch overs. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this into Photoshop real quick.
Okay.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, because it's really square, so we're still kind of like refining out the ideas. So I just did a quick block out of everything, and I was just curious because there's not really anything. I mean, I believe there's like a platform here that comes down from the stairs, right?
Yeah.
If I remember the pictures correctly, there's like a little platform there. So I was just wondering, like, what do you want to do with the actual stairs themselves that come out of the pool, or do you even want those, or do you want to like create a cut in that kind of goes like this way, and then just have the stairs stacked like this?
Oh, leading into the pool.
Yeah, that way there's like stairs into the shallow end, and they just kind of like walk down this way. And then you have the stairs coming down from here, so you can walk around this way or go into the pool like that. That way, it's like if there's little kids, they can get in and out. Because just putting them in the pool here, I see it as kind of like a design issue as far as like the actual pool goes, for like the use of the pool. Do you get what I'm saying?
Up until the part where you're like the design part for the use of the pool. Oh, like putting the stairs in the actual pool is like not a good idea.
Well, because there's not a lot of space. I mean, this is a really small pool, and this takes up like a whole bunch of space that can be used for swimming. It's like, why is this even here? If the stairs are here blocking all of this, there's really no space for this to even be here, or no reason for it to even be back here. So it's like if we, instead of having them go into the pool this way, we create like a cutout and take part of this piece out, and then just have the stairs walking down, and then have the water kind of come over here.
The water goes into that area?
Yeah, it's like, you know how hot tubs are, right? It's like, imagine, it's like you'll have like a hot tub over here, right? And it's attached to the pool, but there's like only this much section where you can actually get into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of the same thing. It's just like there would just be like a little, let me get rid of a bunch of this crap. So there would be like, we would have like the cutout like this, right?
Yeah.
Don't mind my horrible penmanship.
No, it's fine.
And then just have like the stairs walk down with just like a small cutout into the pool, instead of having the stairs actually inside the pool.